All right, you guys can see I got my man Zay in the chair. I'm gonna show you guys today how I move through a lineup. The first thing that I'm gonna do is brush his hair down, cut it down with the grain, put a little spritz on there to hold it down before we come in and start the lineup. This is a number 1 all the way closed. I'm holding his hair, the longer hair, up out of the way because I don't want to cut any of that. And then I'm just coming with the grain to cut anything that's longer than, you know, the rest, to cut it down, make sure it's consistent before we come in and start lining it up. Now I'm gonna come in with a little spritz. I'm just gonna spray a couple sprays on the hairline. While it's still wet, I'm gonna brush it again, make sure that I'm combing that down. That's gonna help hold the hair in place while we come in and do our lineup. Now, usually I'll do that before I do the rest of the lineup so I can let it dry, but if you guys need to move on, you can go ahead, hit it with the cold air on your blow dryer, go ahead and dry that, and then we can come in and do the lineup. Now, obviously you guys wanna blow the air down and not up because you'll blow all that hair up out of the line that we just set. Now I'm gonna apply some hair fibers. I don't wanna do too much, but you guys can see he has a cowlick here and a couple light spots. So just a light dusting, and I'd like to put them on without the enhancement card so that I can use my trimmers to kind of cut them off, and it just kind of helps me build the line that I want. So I'm really just aiming for those light spots. He doesn't need a ton, he has a decent hairline. I just wanna get him a little extra sharp. This is a spring break haircut. And these are Tomb45 hair building fibers. These are the mocha color. You guys can see his hair is a little bit brown. It's not all the way black. We'll work again on this side. I'm kind of just hitting also where we can see through where his long hair goes up, putting it on the edge. Not too much, but you can see I am dusting it on the skin, and when we hit it with our trimmer, it's really gonna pop. All right, so I can't really keep him straight onto the camera or I'll stand right in front of the camera, but I'm already looking at this light spot. That's gonna be the highest spot I'm gonna go. The rest of this is hanging over the line, so I don't wanna brush it up to show you guys, but essentially we have some bangs laying down, and then up here is where his hair splits, and that's gonna be where I'm gonna start because that's gonna be the highest point. So I'm gonna come in, these are my Lithium FX trimmers. I'm gonna start my first line. I just adjusted these today and they are smacking. So you can see there's our first line. Now I'll work it to the middle just slightly. I'll go ahead and finish this left side that I'm on, and then we'll move over to that other side, continue the line over to that side. And you guys should be able to see, it didn't look like that much fibers, but as soon as I hit it, we can see the light skin underneath all the fibers, and we'll take all those off here in a minute. So we'll just continue this over. And go ahead and turn him. Continue this over. We want to go to the first edge that there's consistent hair. When we're doing lineups, we always want to take off as little as possible, but while also giving a nice sharp line. We do all this haircut on him and don't give him a good line, obviously, you know, the haircut's going to look half as good. So first area that we can get a nice vertical bar, and we will come in with our razor as well and hit that. Now I'm just going to clean off some of these extra fibers, but you can see we got a nice sharp line. Now we'll go ahead and take that line, work it back over the other way, and finish up that side. Now while I'm here, I'll take a trimmer that's not as sharp and go ahead and get these excess fibers off of his forehead. We'll use the razor as well, but this will get some of them off his forehead so that we can really see what we're working with. You guys just gotta be careful brushing up in the hairline because you will brush off all those fibers that you put on. All right, so now we're gonna continue from our line here and just follow it straight across. I'm standing as in front of him as I can so I can visualize how straight that line is. And you know, some people have better hairlines than others, so sometimes you gotta really create it. Sometimes it's just there and it's just easy to come in with your trimmer, etch it in, work our way from one side to the next. Now before I go too far, I wanna visualize over here where it's landing. It's kinda at the high point of his eyebrow. So I'm gonna stop there. I'll flip my grip and come over here. Hit that vertical bar. Again, now our foundation is there. We can come in and clean it up, take off any excess fibers that are here, and then we'll lay them back and put the razor on. All right, so we're gonna come in with the Tomb45 triple cartridge razor. We're just gonna pull to the line. We already have the line there, nice and sharp. This is gonna get any excess hairspray or fibers off of his hairline, or off of his forehead, really. And I like to take my towel right here, and that way I can brush those off because I don't really want too much of that ash line. And really we're just getting that last little hair follicle that we can see underneath the hairline and bumping everything up to that. So we'll work down this side, do the vertical bar, work back over the other side, and we'll be done. Same thing here, from the middle to the other side. those trimmers honestly hit pretty hard. You can see he's a little bit red. This is the first time that I used them, so I may back them out just a little bit, but really not a whole lot left to shave here because they were hitting nice and sharp. We just gotta watch it. We don't wanna get them too red. So we'll put a little aftershave on him here in a second, kind of protect his skin a little bit, close that up so it doesn't get any worse, any more red, or any more irritated. So you can see nice sharp lines. We're just not enhancing the line with our razor, we enhanced it with enhancements, but our razor is just drawing everything to that one line. And you guys can see if I get too much of an ash line there, I like to actually take my comb and brush it off so it's not too heavy. And then I'll come back with my razor and hit it one more time. And get that little thin ash line. I don't want too much, just a little bit. All right guys, that is it. You can see nice sharp hairline, just a slight enhancement with the Tomb45 hair building fibers, but I hope you guys enjoyed my process on doing a lineup. Make sure you guys check this video out over here. Probably 2 years ago, the last time I cut Zay. Make sure you check that out, and I'll catch you guys next time.